How much does a TV placement pay you as a songwriter, composer in the TV film music licensing world? Great question. I get this a lot. So how much money can you really make from one TV placement if you get it licensed, let's say, through a music supervisor or a music library? Very good question. Again, there's sort of a wide range of answers to that. It can be as few as a couple of dollars if it's sort of not used in a very prominent way and maybe only a second or two of your song is used, to multiple thousands, if not tens of thousands, if it's used as a theme song, a jingle, something in the foreground, something very pivotal to the advertisement or TV show that it's being featured in. There are many different uses for music on TV and in movies. If you've noticed, sometimes you'll watch a reality show and there's just a series of background tracks that are playing behind the people talking, right? So that's just called a background instrumental track, right? Typically there's no vocals on it, and it's just playing behind the dialogue, and it's sort of just setting a mood for the scene. That's by far the most common placement you'll get in this business, and it does pay the least, but because there's so many uses for those kind of tracks, you can stack up a whole bunch of placements that way, and those small royalties that you get from them, maybe they're only 20 bucks, 50 bucks, they add up to thousands once you have a large catalog in the system. So that's why, again, got to make sure you stay consistent and always be producing more tracks. But the beauty of this business is that you can get lucky, so to speak, and have one of your tracks licensed and featured as a theme song on a TV show. Now, many of you are aware the TV show Seinfeld. You can hear in your head right now that bass slapped theme song from the TV show Seinfeld. The composer who created that theme song has made millions of dollars from just, that one theme song. Now, I know that I've read interviews where he basically customized each episode with that theme song. So if you actually watch the Seinfeld shows, the theme song is never exactly the same. It is always actually synchronized with when Jerry makes a joke, let's say in his opening monologue on stage. When he makes a joke and then there's sort of like a punchline, then you'll hear the music make a little bit of an accent, and then you'll hear the bass slap or something will happen. So it's actually not just one track that they just place on every single show. They've actually customized it for every single episode, which is a lot more work. But for the fact that that is the theme song, that one track has generated that composer millions of dollars throughout the years, because just turn on TV, Seinfeld's on all the time, and not only in the US but internationally. So you can once in a while hit that sort of lottery and get huge placements. But I don't even think it's important to really focus too much on trying to get those, because if they come, I see those as just as a bonus. They come and you get a great big placement and it's awesome, right? But really, to sustain a career in this industry, you need to build up a large enough catalog that if only you make a couple of bucks for each one, or maybe up to 100 or something like that, every single one of those might not be a lot. But if you have 200, 300, 400 tracks out there in the system that are all gathering placements and royalties for you, you can see how that all adds up in the end. And really, the music business is a business of pennies. It's mostly small payments, but you accrue enough sales and enough placements throughout your career, and all those small sales turn into a full-time income for you to be able to retire on at some point if you'd like to. So that's the answer for how much money can you make for a TV placement in the TV film licensing business. If you want to learn more about the TV film music licensing business, then click this video right here and you'll be sent a free crash course which will teach you everything you need to know to get started today.